Hi guys, sorry, I can't just like not use this filter. It is so extra. I think I'm hooked on it. Like the eyes are ridiculous. Sorry, I'm just trying to get like a good grip on my phone. But I'm here to talk a little bit of astrology. In fact, I'm gonna do the comment thing. Bear with. Season. Hello. Okay, so how does this work? I feel like I'm 100 years old. Okay, so I came on earlier and then someone started mowing their lawn, so I aborted this mission. But there's two things that I want to talk about. One of them is, let's talk first about the grand conjunction, because a lot of people ask me about it. There's a lot of chat on the interwebs about it. Basically, on the solstice, Saturn and Jupiter, hello, are going to be cozying up together. So this happens every 20 years. So it happens quite regularly. But what is different this year is that so when it happens every 20 years, it happens in the same element. So this year it is switching element to air. And this is also why a lot of people are saying that it is bringing in the age of Aquarius. Now, I don't know about that. The thing about the age of Aquarius is that there's lots of different interpretations about when it begins. So yeah, it would make sense for it to be now, especially with everything else that is happening. But I also feel like it's more of an energy that just kind of is creeping in slowly. And then before you know it, we'll be in there. So the calculations for when the age of Aquarius starts or started, some people believe it started ages ago, like 1,000 years ago. Other people believe it's not happening until I think like 2600. So these are not like, we're not like splitting hairs here, but it's just different interpretations. So I wouldn't say one way or the other, but my sense of it is that it's more of a kind of seeping of energy out of the Piscean age. And so with the age of Aquarius stuff, it's basically that we're going to be moving into this more kind of community collective vibe. And I feel that. I feel like a lot of what has happened this year has brought us close together in some ways, like together but apart, to quote something that is like so tired. Yeah. However, having said that, and this is something that I'm not 100% sure about, is that the age that we are, well, the prior to the age of Aquarius is the Piscean age. And that is said to have started in Jesus's time. And I don't feel like kind of where we've been and where we've come from is very Pisces vibe, but then maybe that's because we've got it so wrong, like we have strayed so far away from Pisces energy, because if we were Piscean, we would be super dialed in, intuitive, and just loving on everyone. So I'm not 100% sure kind of about that. So having said that, I'm kind of like, well, the age of Aquarius could actually mean anything. Maybe we won't go into Aquarius vibes, who knows? So that's what I wanted to say about that. So don't be scared. A lot of people are asking me for my take on the situation. Maybe something will happen. Like, I feel that since December came, it is like, boom, it's Christmas time, like more so than usual. And everyone's kind of on this home stretch to the new year, to the end of the year. and everyone's kind of like, yes, 2020, see you later. But I feel like there's still some more surprises in store, so it ain't over yet. I think there's still some more surprises for us, especially because we are still in because we are still in eclipse season, and that's the other thing that I wanted to talk about. So I've been having conversations, and myself, I mean, I posted something about it yesterday, but the eclipses are asking us to break patterns, break cycles, leave old shit behind that isn't serving us, and picking up new stuff to take forward. And we're often given these lessons and these encounters, so you might feel like there's a lot of friction happening, or kind of finding these I guess points of contention in your life, whether it is in your interpersonal relationship, whether you are confused about like what you're meant to do, whether you are feeling like isolated. I'm just kind of trying to think about all of the things that my clients have been saying to me. Anything, you name it. So this is the opportunity for us to break these patterns. So if you are feeling like, just notice if you're kind of in a victim mindset and you're kind of having a pity party and you're like, boo-hoo. Sometimes that can be because what you're being asked to do now is to set boundaries and to communicate them. And other times it can be that you're being asked to do that, and the people who don't respect those boundaries need to exit stage right out of your life. Okay, so not everyone in our life is meant to stay around forever and ever, and that is I think a concept that we have in our society that we kind of need to let go of. Some people are here for a reason, some people are here for a season or something like that. I don't know, I didn't make it up. But it's kind of like we're on a path, and sometimes someone will walk a fraction of that path with you, and then they'll go off on their own path, and it's totally okay. It's nothing on them, it's nothing on you, it's just the way it is. So going back to like things that you might be experiencing, one of my clients was saying that it feels like every single person that he is having interactions with is like an egotistical, selfish asshole. And again, so that comes back to boundaries. Or maybe if you're feeling, again, coming back to the victim mindset, if you're feeling like you're just like, blah, like, why is all this happening to me? Why is everyone against me? Boo-hoo. Which is legit. But sometimes what we're being asked to do is to actually find our inner strength. That's what the lesson is. So try and look within, just peek your head in and see what's in there. Because if we don't break these cycles, then they're just going to come up next year. Well, next eclipse season, sooner or later, because we need to do this work in order to move forward. Otherwise, we just stay in the same old shit, and it becomes like Groundhog Day. And if you don't set those boundaries, then you feel like everyone that you work with, everyone that you're always kind of coming up against these people that are really selfish and egotistical, and that makes you bitter, and that's not how you want to be. That's not how you want to be in this lifetime. It's not an Aquarian vibe. So for whatever it is that you're dealing with, ask yourself what the lesson is. And I think if you really, really, really look inside, you will, God damn, I love this filter. The answers will come to you. They always come to you. If you listen, if you can find it in yourself to listen and hear the messages. Meditation helps. I'm going to do a lot of that tonight. I need to write my New Year's workshop, which is on Saturday. It's in here at the moment. It needs to be down there on the paper. But yeah, I'm going to be getting into the zone. So anyway, I just thought I'd drop that in. I think that's everything that I have to say. Yeah. But I'm telling you guys, this thing needs to like chill on the teeth. Anyway, sending you guys lots of love and happy Thursday. And I will see you soon, no doubt. Let me know if you have any questions about anything that I've spoken about, comments, all that jazz. Changed all these buttons and it's kind of annoying. I think I just pressed the X.